Welcome to Belber 100's channel. I'm Belber, and today I thought we would do a little something extra here today. I've already gotten all set up, but the only thing I have to do before anything is I have to go and sprint. Actually, you know what? I really need to go through that. Everything's good. Let's see. Now we'll let this stuff grow. So if you guys have any questions and you would love to ask me a question, please feel free to ask me a question while we wait for this stuff to grow. But on the meantime, I thought I was going to do a new broadcasting of, or I was going to start a new broadcast of, a few other games that I've got. But, I just decided that why change it up to something new and worry about, what you guys would think of it. But yet again, I just decided to do a little more farming for you guys today and just go from there. Oh yeah, there's a few things I gotta get done here. I gotta go get the trailers. I gotta get those set up, so let's go get them. Get it done. Oh yeah, I gotta get some fuel. I want to get some fuel in this tractor. But while we wait, I figured while we're all waiting before I can start cutting, as I figured, I bought 3 new tankers, 3 new tanks and 3 new machines. I've got a 4th tank, but I've got to buy the machine to take it up to where I'm pretty much working up where my sweet beets are, so I'm gonna have to wait for a while before I buy the machine so I can take the machine, hook up to the tank, and drive the tank and the machine together up to where, you know, I am doing the sweep beats. So until then, which I'll be able to afford here pretty soon, by the looks of it, the gist of it. But until I can get another machine like what's already hooked onto my tanks, once I get another one, I can take the tank that I paid for recently and fully. I can take that up to, okay, just park that right there, or there it is. Grab this other tank. No, I'm going to scoot across this field here. Good enough. Oop, sorry, little one. But yes. Dang it. Didn't want to do that. Okay. I mean, I love my tanks. Okay. And the thing is they're nice to have, okay, when you got so many fields. Come on. Whoops. There we go. I'll just take this down here. So while I'm waiting for everything to grow and get grown here, as I said in my last broadcast, I am using a brand new pair of PX Turtle Beach 400s. Give me a second. Let me see what's what here. The machine I needed. Well, the price is. Excuse me. Oh. Okay, there we go. Yeah, see, that's all I needed to buy was one more machine. So now I can just take it and go up to where I need it. Let me just take a look. They're growing. Everything's growing pretty good. Now the only thing is I don't need to I really don't need to do very much. All I need to do is I need to do a lot of work, get the fields cut, come get my sweet beets, all my sweet beets cut, and then after that, I can go and pretty much get all the fields that I've cut for the hay. There. Wowzer. Okay. Turn that on. Yeah, they're ready. So, I want to keep time sped up a bit. Just so it will be daylight on the game, so I don't have to worry about headlights. Get a few more minutes. Well, I'll actually give it a few more minutes in real life.
Hey, Bilber.
What's up? Hold on, let me turn the comments back on so I can see them, okay? Give me a second. Okay. I got a better idea. Let me go grab my cell phone. Give me a second. You won't see me for a minute. Let me go grab my cell so I can see the comments without shrinking my gaming here so I can actually see, but come on. Okay. Got my cell phone. So what's going on? Wow, I'm very popular today. I only got 2 people in here. Well, that I know of.
Nothing much.
Whoa! Well, give me a second. Let me turn this down here. That was a tad bit loud. Wow. Going through my brand new pair.
I see your FAR has improved.
You mean my farm? Yes, it has. I don't know if you noticed, Ben, but I'm using a brand new pair of headphones today. I recently just got them a couple days ago, and I like them.
Yes.
Oh. Let me guess. You also probably went and watched my previous broadcast from, I think it was earlier this week. But then again, I don't know. What do I know? I'm just the guy that broadcasts a lot. Well, tries to. Good coffee. Oh, to also let you know there, Ben, these headphones that I so-called have on are wireless, which means they've got the little sensor down that are plugged into the system, along with the little wire that plugs into the sensor and goes into the back for the surround sound, which gives me complete sound through my headphones. Of course, if you're still here. I hope you are. I gotta go the opposite direction. There we go. And to be more discreet there, Ben, my farm is going to be improving more now because I've got some new equipment for my sweet beets, well, tankers, and I've got 4 of them, so I can just cut, empty into the truck, and leave the sweet beets in the tankers. That way I can bring the tank or drive the truck with a load of sweet beets and deliver it and send it off and go back, empty what I have left into my big red trailer and go from there. Okay, we those with these. Spinning move. And we send him back up. Yeah, he'll be good. All the way. Alright, you ain't gonna see me for a minute because I gotta go use the bathroom, so I'll be right back. Plus, I'm gonna mute my mic so you guys don't hear me. Okay, I'm back. I probably should turn the TV a little bit. There. Just so I don't have to worry about too much of it. But I guess, you know, I've probably got nobody in here, but let me double check. Of course. Give me a second, I gotta fix something. Something's screwy. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. But yes, my farm is going to be getting a little bit better, improving wise, because the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to buy another field. Not too sure exactly whereabouts I'm going to buy, but I think what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to once I buy another field and I buy some more machinery, okay, then see, I don't know if I want to buy another the next field over, or if I want to go over towards 14, 10 or 11, because those would be good. But field 25 ain't bad. But that means I'd have to buy, another tank, another 2-3 tanks, maybe 4. Not for sure, but let me look real quick. That wasn't it. Okay, that was it. I believe. But I'm not too sure if I want to buy that field right there or one of the 2 fields over there. Not quite sure exactly yet, but I think that I want to buy that field, but I'm going to have to probably buy more tankers during the process. But that would also mean I'd have to improve. Well, I probably should start buying like stuff to cut corn with, and actually I'd probably stick with wheat, because I can get a lot of wheat, fill up my silo or my silage with it. But then again, I really don't know at this point here, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just not too sure exactly what I want to buy. You know, if I want to buy another harvester and get corn cutting blade or whatnot, but that would mean I'd have to buy another tractor, a seeder that will hold a lot of seeds to do that field. I seriously don't know at this point here, folks. I think I just might well, I do know that I'm going to need to buy a couple more tanks. I'm just not sure how many more I should buy. If I want to buy the field right there, I'd probably have to get like 4 to 5 tanks and 4 or 5 machines that hook onto the tanks. See, I seriously don't know. But I own 6 windmills right now. And at 4,000 an hour, 4 times 6, that's a lot of money right there, an hour-wise. But yeah, it would work better in my favor. But I'll probably broadcast this game for the time being. You know, get all my fields cut, get everything delivered, get my sweet beets cut, sell those, because then I can start planning, you know, because this field is big and it takes quite a while to get done. It takes like 8-9 rows of straw that I'm dropping behind me. But to be honest, it probably takes me maybe like, I don't know, 20 minutes or maybe more on this field. Maybe less, I really don't know, but I do know as I get, you know, more cutting done on this field, and I get, closer and closer to that edge of the field, it just becomes a lot more easier for me to keep working and just going from there. It's fun. So, like I said, I'm going to start. What I'll do is I'll start buying more tanks. That way, I'll buy like another tank and another machine. I'll probably buy like maybe 4 tanks and 4 more machines to place down here. So if I buy that field, I'll have, more room, because you figure my little red trailer that I'm using right now fills up 1 tank almost 2, well, 1.5 actually, but you'll see what I'm talking about, because it depends on how many tanks from this field I fill. I'll be able to tell you exactly that I'm going to need, more. Like, I know I'm going to need more than 2. I'm guessing I'm going to probably need 3, 4 tanks to do the next field over, which is over there. Okay, so if I buy that field, which I'm sure I probably could, but then I would definitely sell, my other tanks that are up by my sweet beets for right now, or I would just sell the tanks themselves and hold on to the machines and buy the 4 tanks for wheat. I don't know. See, that's what I'm trying to think about. If I want to sell those tanks and just keep the machines, and then just transport the machines back here, buy the new tanks, transport them back here. I don't know. I will have to wait and find out. Because after I get this field completely cut, okay, then I can see how many trailers or how many tanks of my red tanks are filled. That way I know, I can buy this many more for my new field that I'm willing to buy. So, I mean, I have 1 full tanker. I've got 1 tank full and a partial, well, I don't know, quarter or something like that of another tank. Okay. We'll just take and deliver this. Empty this trailer. Go back, empty the harvester into this. Okay, we'll just let this empty. I'll make sure they're all emptying into one another. Yeah, they're all emptying. Okay. Alright, they're all emptying into it. I just had to make sure that I'm getting, you know, one filled and starting the next. So when I get done with this field, I'll be able to stop, you know, and I'll be able to hop up there and see how many of them are full. That way I can go, oh, you know, I need, you know, 5 or 6 or whatever the number may be, you know. I can just buy the tanks. Because if I only need like 4, all I have to do is just sell the tanks that are hooked on up at the Sweet Beets area. Okay. And then I can just buy the tanks themselves, transport everything back here, and have them ready to go type thing. But I really don't know what I want to do. If I want to afford all that, although I might. We'll see. We'll see. Because I know as soon as I get to the other end, empty what I can from the harvester in my other red trailer, I'll have to take that red trailer, go empty it, come back to the harvester, empty what I've got left, and then continue on. Because I know I'll get 2 full trailers out of this. Okay. One at each end. It makes it a whole heck of a lot easier to have one tractor and trailer at one end and one at the other. And it's just a lot easier if you do it this way, at least on this map. Because, you know, what I might do, alright, is I might start doing another map that I haven't been working at yet, but I'm going to. See, I've worked at the first map where you got all these mountains and it's all hilly and stuff like that, and your fields that you start off with are small, and you can get bigger fields and whatnot. But on that one, I own every field on that map, and I think it is shoot, I forgot the name of the map, but it was the very first one that I started doing before before I started broadcasting, because on that one I was just trying to raise enough money to get, more property so I could get more of a harvest. And then I tried to get as much as I could to buy my first turbine, my wind turbine, which is right there. I kept doing exactly this to all my fields, I kept upgrading my equipment as I needed it. I would buy like a semi and a trail, or actually I started off with what it gave me when you first start up the map. If you don't have any saved data or saved game data, I would use that, and I was like, this really bites, because it gives you a small little dinky plow, gives you a small seeder that you have to keep refilling. I was like, this ain't worth my time. So, I sold the plow and sold all my stuff. And like I sold all the wheat, all the corn, all the granola, I sold all the sweet beets, all the potatoes, and I also sold all my wood chips. So from that, I could bought myself not my 12-foot plow, but I bought me a well, let's just call it a better plow than that little 3.5 foot plow, because that was about the size of the tractor, and it was no bigger than that. I was like, oh man, this plow is better than that little blue plow, but that little blue plow did do its job. I will have to say that for sure. But, oh well. Oops. So as I bought better equipment, I would save up, use, I was using that little blue plow that it first gave you. I was like, this will work for plowing, but that seeder is the first thing that went. I sold that and I bought me a better seeder. I got the money to buy a better seeder, and I was like, wait a minute, I can go visit the ATM and I can borrow as much as I need from the ATM as it would allow me for the loan, So I did that. Then I could buy me my big red cedar, the one that I'm using now. I was using that on my other maps, or on the first map. I was like, wow, this cedar can hold a heck of a lot. No, actually it was, hold on. I would like to show you guys the cedar. The cedar I bought, okay, it was, oh yeah, it was this one. You know, this one holds like 4,000 pounds, but it was a good enough size for me because I bought that one just to do the just to do the little fields. So I figured, you know, well, what the hey, you know, I'll buy that for now, and it was better than that little dinky cedar. The one that's about the same, well, bigger than the tractor, but the hook right onto the back of it. No wheels or anything, so I was like, what the hey. You know, bought that one, used it for a while, and started buying better equipment, and I was like, okay, you know what? I need to buy a better cedar. Sold out cedar, bought the big red one that I use now. So I'm like, because the cedar I have here, which is right there, you guys can hardly see, but you guys can see it. That cedar that I have right there, that cedar is one of the best because it holds a lot of seeds, and I don't have to fill it up as much, which I love. Because that cedar is real good for the most part, because I actually like using it, but you know, the capacity on that sucker's outrageously amazing, and every time I use that cedar, okay, I can, you know, do at least do my fields, the ones I own right now, almost twice. Now, see, if I didn't have the field I'm working on now, yeah, that cedar could do the 4 small fields 5 times, maybe 6, for the capacity that it holds. You know, then I'd have to buy more seeds for it, but you know what? It was worth it to fill that cedar up to capacity. But you know, it works out pretty good for the most part. But whatever I get left from this run, you know, I'll empty that into my one trailer, and then I'll take the trailer that's at the end of up here at the end, and I'll run it down, and I'll empty in my other trailer, and then I will empty that trailer when I get it full. Yeah, it looks like I got 3 full. Wait, one's not. continue on without me here for a minute. I noticed that. Okay, yeah, it's full. But getting back to it, you know, I'll take whatever this harvester has left. You know, I'll empty into my red trailer up here. Yeah, there's, yeah, 3 of them full. Well, almost 3. Yeah, I'll say, yeah, that will, that's going to be about, I'll probably need about that one. That one's a pretty big one. Yeah, I'm probably going to need about 4. 4 more. Just to be on the safe side. Come on, pipe it out. Okay. After I get the harvester emptied, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this trailer, run down and empty into the other trailer. Like so. You know, just for the heck of it. I'm going to park this. Right next to the truck for now. Hopefully. I'll go empty this. Probably not going to give me a full trailer, but who knows? I can hear my little one snoring behind me. It's her favorite spot to go. Come on, empty into it. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. I can't believe that filled me up. Wow, at least this little red trailer. Okay. So this is probably going to be more than 4. But worth a shot. How's it go? Shoot the last of this into that. Just for the heck of it. Go. Pluck. More spit. Okay. Now, I want to... Okay, so... I gotta see how many trailers that is. Completely full. So, please excuse me for a second whilst I get up here. Okay. Whoops. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 full trailers and what the hey? I'll say 5 trailers because what from just that field, okay, it gave me a bit more than I would have liked, but for right now, that works for me. But for right now, that works. So, I'm going to run up here. And I am going to get this field done up here, all these fields. Let's see. 1, 1, 2. 1, 2. Yeah. Okay. Come on. Go. Back up. Alright, now we're going to go do these fields. And, excuse me. And the way we're going to do these fields, okay, I'm sure you guys have already seen me do this, is I'm going to start at one end of the field, and as soon as he gets to the end of the first field, I'm going to stop him, and I'm going to drive forward enough for him to take 2 swipes off this field. That way I can empty him and get these fields done a lot quicker. Okay. So, that's the dog's toy. I was wondering why I couldn't rock back any farther. I guess I found out my answer. But he'll come to a stop. Let him empty out completely. Forward. Ba-doy. And starting back up. I'll let him go down, spin around, and come back. Oh boy, I feel a poop coming out. Oh, sorry. You guys ain't gonna see me for a minute, but I will be right back. I'm taking my cell phone, so if you guys write anything in the chat, I'll see it and I'll be able to answer you, because I'm just going to mute my mic while I go to the bathroom and I see someone talking in the chat room. I'll unmute it real quick and I'll say, hello or whatever. And yeah, I'll be right back. So I'm not going to let the game go. So I will be right back. Give me 1 minute. But until I get ready to sit on to do my business, you guys can hear me talk for a minute. Well, for a brief second. But although it'll be fun. Oh, it's going to be a crummy day. All right. I will be right back with you guys in a brief second. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I have returned. Give me a minute. I've got to let my little one out because she's got to go potty. like I just did. So you guys won't see me, but you guys can still hear me. So give me a minute. Come on, babes. Go on. Shitball. Go on. Go potty. Goofball. Okay, so does anybody have any questions for me that you would like to ask? Now is the time before I continue on with what I'm doing. Because if no one has any questions, then I will... Woo! We have light. Then I will continue on doing something else. Hey, go potty. Go potty, Beebs. Hurry up. Goofball. Wow. Oh, don't worry if I'm not looking at my phone because I have text-to-speech on for comments. So if I don't have my phone with me, I can still hear it, and I will answer it right away. So, good girl. Hey, come on, hurry up, so I can get back to my broadcasting here. Goofball. Come on. Come on. I want to get back to the broadcast before people start to worry about me going bonkers, which I know you guys won't, but I'm just making her think that, you guys are going to want to see me again. Go. Woo, 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 woo. Wait a minute. Yeah, I did have it on, so we're good. I can't believe I just did that on a live broadcast going woo, 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 woo. Which you guys are probably going to laugh your butts off, but you know what? I don't care. It's all fun and games. The most. Alright. Back to work. But yes, I do like to work a lot on my farmer simulator here. I think the next map is going to be Westburg Hills. That's the only one I've got left. But as soon as I get those two fields over there cut, I'm going to go do my sweet beans. And yes, I am going to go get those cut too. Even if I have to let them grow a bit more. They're still going to go get cut. going to start filling up this trailer. And by the time I get the next fill, by the time I start working on the third fill, well, the third time filling this, that trailer should be pretty well full. But I'm just going to keep working here. Come on, empty. I'm just going to keep cutting away here at this. And then I'll go and do then on my big square field right there, I can go 4 laps for the first time. Then I can let it go for 5 laps. Because by the second, fourth lap, there's only a small row, well, not really a small row, but there's a good sized row that it's only like 2,000 pounds added in, so I mean he only gets to about 12,000 pounds, and that's just like a quick little cut for him. What? What do you want, goofball? I'm talking to my dog, folks. So don't worry. But yeah, I can get the first 4 in, empty the harvester, then get the last runs in. And I don't have to worry too much about it. Although I tried to go 5-4, but by the time I got on the 5th lap, before I had to empty, he stopped right in the middle. I was like, not good. So I decided to go 4 for the first time, empty, and then let him do the last 5. Sometimes I can just let him go the last 5 laps. Sometimes I have to stop him and empty him, and then, just enough to get the last lap in. But still. Oh well. Yeah, I know you're getting full. Harvester. Sheesh. That. That. But it's just all fun because as I get done, as I get closer to being done with the hay, all the wheat actually, the more better off it's gonna be, because Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to. Well, I'm not gonna have to give this any gas right now until I start baling. Yep. Next fill is gonna top me off, and then I'll have some left in the harvester. Okay. Now, let's see. 1, 2. Okay, I'm gonna go park this guy down yonder. There's 1, 2. Yeah. This. And we'll just enter vehicle. And yes, I did have to do that because I couldn't really let him go because he would have ran into the tree. Go figure on that, right? But here we are on a Friday morning, I should say. Well, it is morning because I'm broadcasting this morning, so it's all good. It was one. It's just where I wouldn't doubt that most of my most of my subscribers that I was talking to a while ago, not my last broadcast, but during the past couple broadcasts, like what's his name? Paradox. Yeah, that was it. Surprised I haven't seen Paradox in a while. Of course, he has subscribed to me. I have subscribed to him too, so just for giggles. Oh well. Yep, I've got about 3 more rows to go. Okay. Now this is gonna top me off for the most part. Then I'll come back, collect whatever's left in the harvester, and continue on. I just had to back up a bit because I almost overshot all of it. Speed, okay. I'll just pull out of this. Drop it to 10. I'll go a little, not too fast, because I don't want to end up tipping this sucker. And I've done that too. I've actually tipped this little trailer on the back of me here. To be honest, I did. Was not fun trying to get it back up. Because my load went from being in the trailer to half out, half in. And I lost half my load. I was like, oh man. So yeah, I don't go as fast anymore with this kind of a load. The only time I'll go fast is when it's in the my semi and covered. Then I have no problem going fast. I think I might have to no, I don't know. Uh-oh. Whoa. I don't know if I'll be able to get all my fields in here, but I'm gonna try. Certainly gonna try now. Oh, by the way, my nephews, cute little devils, my nephews are like, Uncle B, your tractor's dirty. Your equipment's dirty. You should wash it. I'm like, no, not when I'm working them. When they're working, then I don't care if they do get dirty or not. Oh, but Uncle B, you should actually keep your equipment clean. I'm like, listen, you're only so old. You shouldn't be telling your uncle what to do. You know? Like, come on. I'm your uncle. You're not my uncle. You know? Which is funny. If you think about it. And of course, yeah, I don't know if you guys know this, but they're thinking about, well, they're actually in the process of passing a new law to where kids under 18 cannot, I repeat, not buy any kind of a cell phone or tablet. Because, honestly, if you think about it right now, my generation didn't grow up with cell phones or tablets or PS4s, PS3s, Xboxes. Well, we did, but it came during my generation. But that's what I kind of liked about, you know, about my generation, is because my generation didn't have these fancy cell phones nowadays. The cell phones we used to have that I remember are those big honking ones that had the antenna sticking up, the tiny, kind of a lightish, darkish, grayish one that when you turned it on, all the buttons would light up, power, the screen would light up. But as time went on, the cell phones started shrinking. I'm like, really? So I'm like, wow. Of course, nowadays I'm sitting here going bamboozled, because cell phones nowadays, everybody's got to have one. Everybody's got to be plugged in. Everybody's got to be hooked up to internet. Back in my day, I was unplugged. I never knew what the internet was until frickin' sixth grade. Actually, we knew about computers, but we had the old style computers, which was the good ones. And the good ones, by the meaning of good ones, is I mean the ones that would not, I repeat, would not freaking get destroyed like these new computers. Okay, I'm sorry to say, but these new, I mean new computers, some of them are okay, but others are just a piece of junk. If you got an HP computer, doesn't matter if it's a laptop or whatnot, that's a good computer. But as long as you have Windows 7 on it, you're golden. Don't well, I was going to say don't upgrade, but it's too late for that. Because now it's Windows 10, which is junk. I'm sorry to say. It is junk. Some of you may be like, well, why is he saying it's junk? Okay. Well, let me put it this way. Windows 10 is so god dang slow compared to Windows 7. Windows 7 was like, boom, done. I'm like, yeah, for Windows 7. Windows 10, Windows 11, that's all they're doing, is just slowing you down. Not allowing you to just get right on to whatever, you know. They would not allow it. And nowadays, it's just like, are you kidding me? Really? You're going to try and slow me down that much? Where Windows 7 was just like, boom, you're online. Your internet window would be up, fully loaded, and you could be like, oh yeah. Step into a Slim Jim. Oh yeah. Oh, sorry. Wrong saying. My bad. But that let's see. Should I go and start on that end down there or up here? Ah, hell. I'll just start on the end down there. There we go. Start. But yeah. I don't know. Nowadays, it's just kids nowadays are just, oh, I gotta play on my phone. Gotta sit on my butt. I don't want to do a freaking thing. Now it's just kids are getting lazy. Where my generation, I hate to say it, my generation had the best time. We had imaginations. We would be outside. We would be playing. But the newer generation these days, sitting inside on their butts, getting fat and lazy. You know who you are. But that's a rant for another day. Ooh, I just remembered. I could get back into my my one favorite thing I used to do when I was broadcasting many, many moons ago. That's an idea. God, I scare myself sometimes. I hate when I do that. Don't you guys? Don't you just hate when you scare your own self by an idea? I know I do. Hey. Where is it? Oh, right there. I am going to try and get these two fields in. Although I know I can. But Yeah, I'm gonna buy 5 more tanks and machines. Well, 1 more. Now I'm gonna have to find a new spot to set everything up when I buy my new field. Good boy. I scare myself sometimes. Oh, HP. But I do think that I seriously, uh, seriously, I do think that I will be going uh, live on another broadcast, and I will be doing another rant on what grinds my gears. That's the one thing I really, and I mean really, like to do. Well, that's the one thing that I was doing a while ago. Not when I first started back up, but of course I kept getting flagged every time during those previous broadcasts before I started broadcasting on my PS4. So, I'm going to scoot closer down here. Not too close though. There. Keep scooting closer like this, and I'll know when he gets full, because I can keep my eyes on him. But all in all, yeah, I think I will talk about, or I'll do a broadcast of what grinds my gears. But that's when that's when people have to be in here. But I will definitely keep you guys informed on when I'm doing that. Because when I do that broadcast, then I know for a fact that yeah, he can do it. Definitely. He got it. I better stay on track just in case I'm full. Which I shouldn't be, but just in case. Nope, not full yet. But I will be. Okay. Where is it? 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 There it is. Enter. Alright. Now, when he gets on his lap over here, I'll be full. But until then, we'll just stand right here and we'll watch him. But yes, today is the day that I figured I was going to broadcast for the most part. I'm going to try and be live for, a while. Longer. Well, actually, I'm going to try and be live for another hour or so. But no, I do have one person. I didn't see that. Well, welcome, viewer. I don't know if you feel like talking or whatnot, but go ahead and say something in the chat, because I can, that way I know you're interested in what I'm talking about here. Of course, that's probably the one person that I wasn't expecting. For the most part. And again, I really don't know. Oops. I almost screwed up. Oh, give me a minute. I'm just looking at something real quick. Okay. Let you finish that. I'll come over and empty him and moi. Top me off. Okay, go empty. Whoops. Didn't mean to move that much. And I say again, rough roll. I fixed it. Delete. Huh? No, a delete. Alright. I know I ain't got the room, so... Well, actually I do, but... What I'm gonna do is just pull this down here. Okay, start filling. Last tank's up. Am I that boring to you, viewer? I must have been, because that viewer is no longer here. Okay. Finished it off. And I think that I can get whatever's left. Think I can get this is only going to be about 200,000. Maybe less. No, actually it's going to be a little more. Oh well. I'm just gonna park it over here. On my way. Okay. Alrighty. Now, that's not going to be in my what? Well, actually, it might, but when I'm done with it. Yeah, I'll just put the pipe in and back it up into the woods area. That way I can plow seed without worrying about hitting my hog stuff. How much is that? Not even. So, pipe in, back her up, nice and easy. All the way. All the way in. River. I'll do right there. Okay, we'll fold her up. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to let's see, where is it? Oh, I was on the wrong one. Boom. Slowly go through here. Speed up time again because these are not ready. I need them to be green across the board. For the most part. Okay. And I am going to do... Oh. Oh, okay. We are ready. I'm going to manually do this area here. That way, this area is done, so I could swipe. Okay, they're all done. Greetings, viewers. Welcome.
Oh, you dingus.
Missing a whole roll. I don't know. I'll get it. Well. Okay, isn't no one gonna talk to me here today? Or are y'all just watching? because it doesn't matter to me what you guys do. If you like watching or if you like talking and watching. Doesn't matter to me, whatever you guys want to do. If you guys want to talk, talk. If you guys want to watch, watch. Or if you want to do both, do both. You guys. Or if there's nobody in here, there's nobody in here. Let me guess, it's just my luck. I get a couple people in, I don't say anything, and then they disappear. Just my luck, huh? I haven't been broadcasting in a while, so no one's really sticking around to chit chat. They're all going, coming in and going, poof, poof. Just because I'm not broadcasting as much. Okay. I see how they are. They just don't like me as a broadcaster, I guess. I don't know.
So real.
Well, greetings, viewer. How are you today? And yes, people come in, people go out. People don't bother staying to chit chat like me. Oh, they really must either A, don't like me, or B, don't like watching this game. too low. If I have it too low, it stops. This viewer is gone. Okay. Alright. I can turn this off now, because what's the use of having my cell phone connected to it? Ah. Now I wonder. Is this going to take up the whole field like this? So sure they come in and they leave. They come in and they leave. They come in and they leave. What the heck? Oh well. You know what I say? I don't like it. Too bad. Greetings, viewer. Oh, greetings, viewer. Welcome. God, if this is paradox, I'm laughing my butt off. Okay, goodbye, viewer. I still got one viewer. Yep, there's another one. Greetings, viewer. Welcome to my channel. And welcome to my broadcast. I don't suppose any of you are going to start talking to me here. No, I wouldn't really doubt it. I mean, there's only a few people that talk. Besides my buddy Arch, Dr. Paradox. Or a few others whom I don't think they know that live. Well, there goes one viewer. Of course, I'm not my goofy self today. Crappy weather. You know how it goes. freaking this way. Well, I knew I forgot to do something. Oh well. See what that gives me. If it doesn't give me much, then oh well. What's it gonna give me? Come on, come on, come on, come on. Ah, not much. Oh well. That'll work. Let me save it. That way I don't have to worry about it. So what do you guys think? Do you think I should go play well, I've got 2 games I could play for you guys. I've got Life is Strange. I've got Killing Room 2. I don't know. What do you guys want to watch me play? You guys let me know in a comment on my channel, and I will broadcast it after a while. After I find out what you guys want to see me play, to be honest. Because I'm not too sure if you guys want to watch me play more of this, or Resident Evil 5, or I'd have to re-download it, but Beyond Two Souls. So please, let me know what you guys want me to broadcast, and I will broadcast it. But if you guys want, you can hit that like button to let me know how I'm doing. You can subscribe to me on YouTube. And yeah, we will just go from there. My days will be getting better and better and better as you guys become more and more aware that I'm broadcasting. But thank you guys for coming to watch. This has been Bilber100, and I am out, y'all. Peace. Oh, come on.